Welcome to Trivia Night Tonight, the fastest game show ever. I'm your host, Kyle. Tonight, we are joined by Cornbeef 19, Alfred, Harvey, and Oliver. The mechanics of the game are very simple. The team should answer as many questions under 5 minutes. If they can explain, they will get a bonus point. Any of the players can answer. For tonight's category, we have Film Evaporators. Are you ready, Cornbeef 19?
Yes.
For the first question, what type of film evaporators is shown below? Yes, Alfred.
I believe this is a falling film evaporator.
And the correct answer is falling film evaporator. For a bonus point, can you explain why?
Yes. In a falling film evaporator, an even thin film enters the heating tube via a distribution device in the head of the evaporator. It flows downwards at boiling temperature and is partially evaporated.
That's right. For the next question, rank the following type of evaporators from the least to most viscous substance they cater. Yes, Harvey.
I think it's rising film, then falling film, then agitated film.
The correct answer is rising film, falling film, and agitated film. For the next question, what type of film evaporator is shown below? Yes, Oliver.
Rising film evaporator.
And the correct answer is rising film evaporator. For a bonus point, can you explain why?
In a rising film evaporator, feed enters the bottom of the heating tubes, and as it heats, steam begins to form. The ascending force of this steam produced during the boiling causes liquid and vapor to flow upwards in parallel flow.
Exactly. Next question. Which of the three evaporators have the lowest residence time? Yes, Alfred.
I believe it is the falling film evaporator.
And the correct answer is falling film evaporator. For a bonus point, can you explain what is residence time?
The residence time is effectively the average length of time that an entity will remain in a reservoir.
That's right. For the next question, identify the pictures below that may go with either rising film, falling film, or agitated film. Yes, Harvey.
I think the milk is a falling film, the mango puree is agitated film, and the maple syrup would be a rising film.
And the correct answer is falling film for milk, agitated film for mango puree, and rising film for maple syrup. For the next question, agitated film evaporators are best suited for what condition? Yes, Oliver.
Highly viscous fluids.
And the correct answer is highly viscous fluids. For a bonus point, can you explain why?
Highly viscous liquids are generally preferred to be used in agitated film evaporators so as to increase their heat transfer coefficients, which otherwise is not possible in other evaporators.
Right on the spot. Next question. What type of film evaporator is shown below? Yes, Alfred.
This is an agitated film evaporator.
And the correct answer is agitated film evaporator. For a bonus point, can you explain why?
In an agitated film evaporator, the liquid is pumped into the device, which contains rotating internal blades. These blades force the fluid into a thin film over the inner walls of the evaporator. These inner walls are the heat transfer area of the device. This results in the evaporation of the fluid.
That's right. For the next question, which is the correct flow for falling film evaporator? Yes, Harvey.
I think it's letter B.
And the correct answer is B. For a bonus point, can you explain why?
I think it's letter B because the second figure is a falling film evaporator recognized from the direction of flow of the fluid in it and the length of the tubes. It has longer tubes and vapor escapes from top as well as the direction of fluid flow is downwards.
Okay, down to our last question. Which is the correct flow for rising film evaporator? Yes, Oliver.
Letter C.
The correct answer is C. For a bonus point, can you explain why?
Because in a rising film evaporator, the direction of fluid is usually upward and recycle is generally not used as the concentration of the fluid at the top is quite high.
Okay, that's the end of our Trivia Night tonight. Corn Whip 19 garnered a whooping 15 out of 15 points. You won 1 million and you're going straight to midterm. That's the end of our Trivia Night tonight. See you in midterm. This is your host, Kyle, and thank you for watching Trivia Night